Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. This is Supreme Dragon, one half of Hidden Dragon, coming at you from Game Time here in Clemens, North Carolina, with a deck profile today. Don't forget, like and subscribe buttons down below. Be sure to leave a comment with what you think of the deck profile, and be sure to check us out on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for all of our Yu-Gi-Oh videos. So, David, what deck profile do you have for us today?
Alright, so this is Synchron's.
Alrighty, let's get to it.
So first we got 3 junk Synchron. He's the best normal summon the deck has, and he starts every one of the combos. Next is 3 quick draw. Again, he's used for 2 purposes. One, because there's certain cards in the extra deck that need a certain type of tuner, which he can replace, and also he's good for getting a card in the graveyard. We play 3 of the new card, Jet Synchron. He kind of replaces Glow Up Bulb, and he's also searchable by tuning, which makes him really good. 3 Doppel Warrior. It's a free special summon for a level 2, and also when you Synchro summon him, you get 2 more tokens. Him and Junk Synchron are probably the 2 best combo cards in the entire deck. Next is 2 Level Eater. You really want this card in the graveyard. It's also good for ditching for quick draw. So you really want to use the 2 Level Eater, and you will use them more than once, easily. 2 Spell Striker. It's a free level 3 that you can special summon by banishing a spell card from the graveyard. You can also, its other effect is really good. He can be, you take no battle damage, and he can attack directly. So 2 Mathematician to send the Jet Synchrons and the Level Eaters to the grave, and the draw is always nice. I play 1 Synchron Explorer. This is mainly for level manipulation for Excel Synchron. 1 Glow Up Bulb, because it's still useful to have 4 reviving tuners in the deck. And then that's it for the main monster for the Synchro engine.
Especially considering you can only use Glow Up Bulb once per duel.
And then with his other effect allowing you to search a junk Synchron as well. Then we play 5 hand traps in the form of 2 Veiler. It's nice because it's a light, a tuner, and its effect Veiler. Main deck 1 Maxi. This has 2 purposes in the deck. 1, it's Maxi, and 2, you can ditch it to have a target 4. To have a target 4 junk Synchron to go into a quick 5. Then we play 2 Gores for when you don't have a hand to be able, and you need to stall a little bit, see if you draw into something. The last monster is BLS. Don't have that many main deck light monsters, but that's what the extra deck is here for. But he will come out. For spell cards, 3 tuning. There's 9 different targets for this card, and the mill one, it can be helpful or hurtful, depending on what you mill. 3 Rhoda. It has 8 targets in the deck, helping with consistency. Play 2 Dark Hole, and the reason that I play Dark Hole is that it clears their field, but also there's points that I'll have cards set, like Jet Synchron, Glow Up, or Level Eater that I also want in the grave as well, or I need to clear space on my side of the field for combos. Then we play 3 1-ofs and Soul Charge, 1 for 1, and Foolish Burial, and those are all pretty self-explanatory. And then 3 Call the Haunted. This is mainly to revive TG Hyper Librarian from the graveyard. It also helps with big pushes, because you can bring back the Gores and that kind of thing. It's just really good of a card. For the extra deck, starting off with 2 Formula Synchron. Him paired with Librarian is your best draw power in the deck, and him being a tuner is also very nice. 1 Klaus. He's nice. He has a pretty high defense, and his effect, I usually use him for synchro climbing, but to reduce an opponent's monster by 0 for that extra damage is nice. Tatsunoku. It's a newer card. It has a nice level of attack with 17. It's a tuner, and you can, when you synchro summon with it, you can use 1 material from your hand, so that's really nice to save space by making Trishula with 2 spaces on your field. Phonon Pulse Dragon. He's a synchro tuner that can be 1, 2, 3, or 4. That's really why he's good. New card Excel Synchron opens up really good combos. You can go into Beals really easily with him. You send a Synchron card from the deck to the grave, And the different ones I have are those 3 and him. And he can either gain or lose levels equal to that. If you send him to the graveyard and lose levels, he will be a level 1 since you can't have a 0. But that's still really useful having a Synchro tuner that's level 1. Jet Warrior, when you Synchro summon, you get to bounce a card on the field. Also, if he's in the grave, you contribute a level 2 or lower and special summon him in defense. Banishes when he leaves the field. TG Hyper Librarian, main draw power in the deck. Black Rose, no need to explain him. Drill Warrior, he's really good for just getting cards back from the grave, and also use him to free up space. And mainly, you want to be getting your Veilers and your hand traps back with him. Road Warrior, he's good again because of Jet Synchron, being able to bring him out, and it actually uses his second effect to special summon a junk, or add a junk Synchron to your hand. Beals, it's really easy to bring out when you go into Excel Synchron. Send a junk Synchron from the deck to the grave to make him an 8, level eat him, and then Synchro for Beals. So a really easy way to get out a card that gives a lot of people trouble. Trishula, it's back on the ban list, so gotta play it. Alright. But good card. Stardust Warrior, negating special summons is good, and also the fact that when he's destroyed, if I still have Road Warrior, Drill Warrior, or Jet Warrior in the extra deck, I can special summon them as a Synchro summon. So if you destroy him, I can special summon him and then bounce a card on the field. And then finally Quasar. Enough. And then for the side deck, it's really generic to fit most formats. I play the second Max C for more draw power. Triple MSD, back row sucks. XYZ Encore to really hurt the all the XYZ summoning that happens today. We got 3 Royal Decree to stop traps, because traps hurt. 3 Mind Crush, because this hurts every other deck, or every single deck in the game. My kind of weird choices in the band plays on. This is a really good card to stop a whole bunch of decks, especially because most decks run pretty much the same level for most things. But this, you can work around it with level eaters and manipulate your levels to be able to bring out other things of the same levels, but level eater can help you manipulate them. And then finally, a Tech-in Malcat for back row and pendulum removal.
Are there any changes you'd make to the deck?
No, right now it's exactly how I want it, and it'll run really well.
So no Ghost Ogre, Snow Rabbits?
Not really.
What would you say about Oasis of Dragons versus Call of the Haunted?
Call the Haunted.
Oasis of Dragon brings them out in the fence position instead of attack.
Okay, so with Call of the Haunted, it's nice because I can go more aggressive with it. It helps with when I have a Gores in the grave. I don't want to bring out a Gores in defense position. I'd rather have him as a beat stick, and same thing with a lot of the other cards. And also I can bring back my Synchros in attack position, like the bigger ones, especially Beals, and just pretty much anything in here. Just bringing out a huge like 3K beat stick or bringing my library back is really useful.
Alrighty. Well, that was David's Synchron deck profile. Don't forget, like, subscribe buttons are down below. Be sure to check us out on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for all of our Yu-Gi-Oh videos. Be sure to hit that like and comment button. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And this is Supreme Dragon of Hidden Dragon, signing out.